Welcome back to Curious Village HD. So let's continue exploring, see if we can find Ramon.
That cat is still tormenting that mouse.
Hey Lucy, how you doing?
Good evening to you, sir. It's almost my bedtime, but I've got one more puzzle for you. Want to see it?
So your parents just let you go out and speak to any stranger to see if they can solve a puzzle?
Well, she's a very friendly sort.
Go to bed!
Jesus.
Luke! Don't make me get more Garner out.
But look. A true gentleman is never rude to a lady. Come on.
I can't do it.
A true gentleman also wants. A true gentleman makes sure you're growing.
Oh, I love this one. What on earth is this message getting at? The following is written on a piece of paper you picked up. Something is 1,000 times something, and you can see it's only one space, so there's one space for one letter. So to turn this strange message into a proper sentence, all you need to do is fill in the blank spaces with a single letter of the alphabet. But what letter could it be? So letter equals 2 of that letter somehow. Sorry. 1 of that letter is 1,000 times 2 of that letter. How would that even work specifically?
I got the answer.
All right. What is the answer, Layton?
Z is 1,000 times Z because that's the way I sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. Over in the UK, they call the letters
as illustrated by the drawing on the bottom screen.
And in Canada,
as illustrated by the bottom screen, it's a letter once in one space, and then 2 spaces with that same letter again, and in between that is 1,000 times.
It's a W, and then you write 2 U's.
Let's just say you're kind of close, but not really.
Remember, Dej, it's 1,000
Is it M?
times.
Congratulations, Deji, you solved it.
Oh, okay.
Was that a complete lucky guess?
I take that as a yes.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Hey, it's the right answer at the end of the day.
Yes, I totally got it.
So yeah, 1 meter is really 1 millimeter is equal. 1 meter is equal 1,000 millimeters.
Yep.
Get it?
Turns out they were talking about how it sounds. They were
yes.
talking about the measurements.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Not because I thought 2 M's. No, never mind. Yeah, let's just go with that.
How'd you like my puzzle? Good fun, right?
Sure.
Yes, I'll go to bed, please.
She will.
Or at least home. Where the fuck are your parents?
Well, actually, Taylor, she's right on the.
Her house.
Yeah, this is actually her house too. Actually, so.
Yes, but isn't there a kidnapper out here who can literally snatch you up?
You did such a good job. I'll tell you a secret.
People die when they.
My parents are dead.
Oh.
It's like that fate sub. People die who are killed.
Yeah.
I heard that there's a man-eating monster in the tower, and that's why everyone stays away.
Oh my God, Professor! There's a man-eater on the loose. A man-eater on the loose.
But is he giant and
So
powerful?
wait, is it Rosetta Stone?
I've seen a giant.
Possibly. It could
Luke,
be.
I've already seen a
Pedro, you
giant
stole
spectre.
Pedro, you stole my joke. I just couldn't remember her name.
Luke, I've already seen a giant spectre.
No, Professor. A man-eater isn't the kind of woman who wants you.
I'm not going to say anything.
Well, okay. Go ahead.
I'm not silly enough to think there's actually a monster inside, but the place is dangerous.
She means the tower.
That's why I hang out here at night.
She's outside her own house. Like, I wonder what her parents think, though. It's like she's standing outside again.
Actually,
Just let
I really love Saint Myster's night theme.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it's nice. Could make for an interesting. Well, maybe it might not fit in Smash.
Yeah, I do like Spagonia.
So be careful in there, mister. Well, the Unleashed Tub Will themes are all great anyway.
Yeah. Shamar's the best one. I'm just saying.
Going to our roots, eh?
Bouquets goes to Layton. Alright. So
And yeah, see, it's the duty of every gentleman to see that a little girl is also kept safe at night.
yeah, true. That makes sense. Okay, let's see.
She just likes watching mice get devoured.
Apparently.
Maybe the cat is hers, Shiroi. Actually no, Dwebs, you could be this guy.
He's BRB.
Oh there, I've never seen your face in here before.
Fine, I'll take over Layton. Oh, I'm not ordering anything. I actually just came by to... What?
Inquire.
About a certain matter.
Not here for the special then. So you came here to buy nothing.
You're one of those people that's gonna go to the toilet and then not even pay for a coffee.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Well, what do you want to know?
No one has seen or heard from Ramon, the servant at Rainhold Man.
Reinhold,
Since
man,
this
Who's this
Professor.
imposter taking over my role?
You see, Professor, we were trying to make the Netflix adaptation of his title, so...
Well, it sucks. You're fired. Looked around everywhere. To no avail. It's like he
Don't
just
worry,
vanished from
Theo. I'm
the-
sure Sonic Prime will be good.
Shadow is the protagonist.
While talking
Oh,
with
yeah.
Crouton earlier, you mentioned a strange old man who was said to lurk around the village. It's called Deji. He takes people's roles.
Okay, so that's the verdict. Deji did it.
Yes.
Wow.
Do you perchance know anything about such an individual?
Okay. Go ahead, Dubs, you be this guy as well.
An old man!
I don't know, more like your typical asshole voice.
Sorry, my voice was... Alright, that old man.
Yeah, that's the one.
So you have heard of him before. If you have any information, any at all, please share it with us. No. Why not? Because you're an arsehole.
Takes one to find another.
Yep.
Like around here, they actually.
You're not from round here, are you?
Of course.
We're
Kindly,
from
you
yeah,
outsiders.
yeah.
Thing is, can't I be spreading wild rumours about Saint Mystere to the outside world, can I? Of course, if you're a puzzle lover, then maybe, just maybe, I could find it in me to trust you. Because yes, that's
That's
how
so
you determine
specific.
trust. Puzzles.
Yes, you just have to solve this puzzle.
Whoa!
Stop!
I see you solved 30 puzzles.
So there you go.
Well, maybe there's a good puzzle in understanding the trajectory of a ricocheting bullet.
Maybe.
Right, then, here's an earful for you. I know a fellow who swears to strange geezer skittering about the village.
Wait, is it that guy from the Avengers, Eric Selvig?
No, he calls himself John Steed.
How
Fellow I know is Prosecute Caluto.
do you pronounce that name too?
Prosciutto. It
That's
means
it.
ham.
Prosciutto. Okay.
The fellow I know is Ham. He's a wee one, but he's got the appetite of a wolf. Do you know where we might find him? It's prosciutto, yeah.
There's this game, I forget the name, I'll check in the meantime.
Actually, Tara,
For sure.
I'm actually wondering now too. I'm guessing you probably know. Well, is that his actual name in the Italian translation?
It might be, it's been a long time since I actually played it, but as far as my memory goes, no real character name has been changed for that.
Okay.
You also have to remember that this game, unlike the ones that followed, despite it being an Italian writing translation, it was not voiced actually in Italian.
Oh, I know that.
Not even the HD version actually got voiced.
No.
It was starting with Diabolical Pandora's Box.
Mm-hmm. For Pandora's Box, Nintendo increased the localization budget.
There we go. There's this game, indie game called Mogeko Castle, where
Oh my-
apparently...
Fuck
Yes.
no.
Yeah. I'm not talking about that bit, but I'm talking the fact that one thing that they crave a lot is exactly what they mentioned here, prosciutto. But that's where I'm gonna stop here because it's.
Please stop.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop there.
I will give you. Okay, I'm
Wait,
gonna say
I
this
don't-
right now. Out of context, I give you permission to kill all of those cats. Full permission.
Wait. Are you talking about that movie?
It's
Game,
not a
What
Jova.
movie are you talking about? What movie is this?
Game, indie game, Mogeko Castle. Watch Nitro Rise review of it. It's probably the best you can get without telling too much.
I was
what the
about to
game is
say,
about.
yeah. That's a good video.
All right,
So, future commentary.
Is it a good game or no?
I ain't touching it.
Wait! Look, you found a puzzle inside the ham? That's very disgusting. Look,
Yes.
please wash your hands.
Also, to answer seriously, I don't know whether it's actually good or not because
Tetrahedron trial.
I only know Nitro Rad's review and what I've read about it personally.
Okay, I tried playing it once out of curiosity, but I never actually went full through, so I don't know it entirely. It is an RPG maker, kind of like horror game, so on that kind of structure is just like many others. It's just that the things that it presents, okay, taking aside the thing that she also knows, it's a bit too random for my tastes. When it comes to horror games like that, I prefer something like, say, Mad Father.
Same.
So, I'm guessing it's generally disliked based off of your reaction.
Okay, more like not even contentious, I guess divisive, Jova. Basically, if you tend to like RPG Maker style horror games, you're probably still gonna enjoy it. But be forewarned that it deals with particularly heavy topics.
From the word go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Interesting. In a good way or a kind
Well,
of...
you have to decide.
Mileage may vary.
Oh boy.
But, yes, puzzle.
Yes.
Done! Let's go and find more puzzles!
Wash your hands, Luke. Jesus Christ.
All right, Teo. I'll have you be prosciutto. Why not?
Sure, why not? Sure,
We
why
are in a
not?
pandemic, child.
Time to bust up the stereotype myself. Why not?
Hint coin in the book.
There's hint coins
Where's my
in the
money,
books
Joe?
and there's puzzles in the meat.
Hey, what do you want?
Hello, Mr. Italy.
Spit it out so I can get back to my dinner.
Uh-huh.
I'm not going to say anything. I heard from a fellow at the cafe that there's a strange old man prowling about the village. Could I ask you for a more detailed account of what you see?
You okay, man?
No,
Okay.
tired.
I think it was something like 4 days ago. I was on my way home from the market when I saw this creepy guy sneaking around.
That looks
The
creepy.
Grinch?
Also, so I took a closer look, right? I wanted to make sure he didn't clean out the butcher before I got there.
Of
Also,
course.
looks like evil Santa. Up close, I was some spooky old guy with a huge gobble snarf sack. Oh,
It's the gatekeeper.
yeah.
The
Kinda.
black
I
hole.
yelled at him, man, I'm walking here, but the geezer just bolted, ran off, just like that.
Mind you, the gatekeeper is a different name.
I think that weird is the one who's been kidnapping people. But just a guess.
Hey, now we mustn't be too judgmental of
You
people
gotta
just
be out
because
at
they look
night to be
kinky.
careful, right?
Actually, that reminds me of that joke.
That is true, Jova, but at the same time, at this point, there's way too many witnesses saying the same thing. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Even if it's not real Java, there has to be something that is at least similar to it,
Yeah.
in order to cause this kind of ruckus.
All right, here we go.
I'm tired too.
Oh gosh, sorry, Professor. It's not that the investigation is boring me. I'm just a little sleepy. I feel
Then
like
later he busts out a syringe full of caffeine.
It's
Boom!
late now. Let's report our findings to Manor and call it a day.
Alright, we've earned our rest.
You think everyone's still staying at the
Oh, shit!
Oh. Professor, look over there!
Holy crap, looks like we just found him.
Oh my gosh! Is that Ramon? Or what's left of him?
Apparently.
Shit.
Luke, sir, hold it there.
Right behind you.
In the name of the little authority that I have, you're under arrest.
Oh, you got a license for kidnapping people.
I love how that guy actually ran in place for a bit there. I beg.
And the music just stopped.
How even?
Skateboarding.
How do you? The guy was carrying a whole bunch of stuff. How do you?
Because the Robotnik can outrun Sonic.
What the hell is going on in that tower?
Oh no! We've lost him!
Well, crap.
How even? He was lugging a full body with him!
Luke, you saw that too, didn't you? No doubt about it. That was Ramon.
Seriously, how did he outrun us while lugging that around?
Maybe he's a really, really healthy and fast old man.
Does that mean that the kidnapper killed
Well,
Ramon
they
too?
exist. They exist.
Ah! Yes, they do, like I said.
Steady there, Luke. I think we do well to return to the site of Ramon's disappearance.
Yeah, to see if we can find some clues.
The kidnapper may have left a clue behind, you see.
Yeah, see?
Goodness me, does that tower seem even creepier than last time? Right, lead on, Professor.
Yeah, that's such a good point. Yeah, I actually really like the way the game uses the two screens. Like, you're watching, of course, what's happening, and then the top screen, the looming tower. Yeah, so...
We need to check the site of Ramon's kidnapping clues.
You're absolutely right, Professor.
Indeed.
You know what to do next, did you?
Professor, look at this.
Have a look.
Fuck off, Dick Layton.
Another cog.
This appears to be identical to the item recovered from the crime scene at Reinhold Manor.
Do you think it might help us find who was responsible for both crimes?
Well, there's definitely some kind
There's
of...
only one video game company that I know that specializes in gears. Gears for breakfast, I knew it.
At any rate, our first priority is to report our findings to Lady Darling. Come, Luke, back to the manor.
Okay, then. Not to mention it's been a long day, so yeah, might as well call it a day like the professor was saying earlier. Alright, chapter 4,
guy
finished.
Potentially murder another man, but yeah, we should go to bed.
After seeing Ramon's kidnapping, the professor and Luke return to the manor to report their findings.
I know!
Hey, I'm the narrator here.
But you just told us what I already said. We have urgent news! Ramon has been kidnapped!
What? Who? How? I must inform my lady at once! My lady! Something terrible has happened!
It's a bit late to be saying that.
So, you say that Ramon has always been involved in some kind of foul play?
No, we can't be sure of that yet. However, time is of the...
No, he's fired. As far as I'm concerned, he's probably now a part of it.
Must organize a search to locate him post-haste.
That is
What
true.
are you doing here wasting your time on my carpet?
Mr. Layton, what's the meaning of all this?
Going on?
Why do you insist on whipping the village into a frenzy?
What are you doing? This is
I'm
your
doing
job.
something. You're jack shit, sir. The situation has changed recently. Sir, we saw Ramon being kidnapped in the village. Afraid you may be dealing with...
Oh, now this is getting interesting.
We must rally the people at St. Mr. Organize a search.
Yeah, the people
Grab
need
your
to...
torches and pitchforks
Yeah,
there.
yeah, the people need to be warned about this, yeah. Mr. Layton, last time I looked, this was my case, not yours.
Yes, and last time I looked, I've done stuff in case you've been around whatever.
It's too late to start looking tonight. We'll organize a search first thing in the morning.
Yeah, and give the killer a head start while we're at it, why don't we?
Go ahead.
No time to debate whether or not to wake a few sleepy villagers.
Oh, there you go, Jabba. Layton agrees with you.
Maybe he's not paid enough.
While we sit here bickering, poor Ramon may already be...
But now, another twist of events. Or turn of events, rather. Sorry. Everyone, your attention, please!
Can it
I
get
can
any
fly.
better? Honestly, Matthew, can't you see we're busy right now? What is it?
The cat died.
I'm rich now, so fuck you.
My sincerest apologies, my lady, but it's Ramon! He's returned! Excuse me?
Huh?
What?
Returned? But
Alright, Jova, go ahead.
Yes, after the professor honored us with a visit, I went shopping at the market. Why do you ask?
just what is going on here?
I have no idea what you're talking about, sir.
It's too late for this.
Well, there you have it, Layton. Now will you finally leave the detective work to the detective?
Why are you asking my permission? You're the detective, you go do it.
Yeah, you kind of outrank him. Just do whatever.
But we saw it! We saw it happen right before our eyes! We saw it, oh, we're crazy! Ramon, don't you remember any of this? Oh, no, they're insane.
That's enough, Luke.
Yeah, there's no point.
I'm the one that gets to talk to the police officer.
But no, he was...
Shut up!
We have no evidence, Luke. It's pointless to try to, yeah.
I must apologize, Inspector Joe. Dark out, and it seems that I was mistaken in what I saw. It's like in Sonic Adventure 2. Shadow is going so fast, dark, and everything.
Yes.
I mean, there is an explanation for that, though,
Now, if
remember.
you'll excuse us, it's been a very long day. I do believe we could all use a little...
I certainly agree. The last thing I need is some drowsy scholar creating a panic in the village.
Ooh.
I'm not drowsy. Much.
I think we
Well,
could use some rest.
Good night to you all, then, pricks.
And Layton's not smiling for one.
Well, it's not really a case for him to be doing so it makes sense. Alright.
Whoa, shouldn't he be happy though? Ramon's back, safe and sound, crisis averted, right?
Yes, it's very convenient. Almost too convenient.
I wonder if we really did just mistake what we saw on the street.
How did we
Why
get
is
into this
everything
black
dark
forest?
all around us?
No, I'm certain it was from...
Phoenix, did you pass off again?
And I was just thinking, okay?
When we saw him, there wasn't the slightest hint of life in him. He may have lost consciousness, but how odd that he should return, healthy as can be, an hour later.
I'm actually wondering it probably is actually inspired by, because this is a very very think what the hell is going on moment. That's just like with this attorney, so there's a black screen right there. Because, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Stranger still is the fact that he seems to have no memory of what we saw happen to him.
Which
Yeah.
in
And
itself
hey.
is very, common in anime.
And hey, just like Ace Attorney, we got a murder mystery on our hands. It's so peculiar. Plus, Ramon wasn't even the first. Lots of people seem to have had the same experience. Any other village would be in a panic over something like this, but Saint Mystere just keeps trucking on like it's nothing. Well, it's peculiar, that's all. There is
Would you
something
say
very
curious?
peculiar about this whole village. It's almost like it's a peculiar village.
Would you say it's a
That's
curious
very
village?
curious of you to say that.
Yes, in most places no one would stand this. We've seen Saint Mystere as anything but...
I don't think I ever mentioned. In my country, this game is actually called Professor Layton and the Village of Mysteries.
Well, that's
Roughly the same thing, just for
actually the Japanese name too, basically.
Nice.
Well, that's the thing too. Like Professor Layton and the Mystery Village. That sounds generic in English, so they decided to come up with something a bit less generic for the name.
I love how nobody questions how that tower hasn't.
Well, it's not
collapsed
so
on
much.
itself.
Well, I'll mention later.
Yes. Don't you worry. I'll let him know.
Oh my god, this cushion hurts my back!
Oh, hello there. There was a phone call for you. It was from an Inspector Chell something or other.
Don't let the
Chelsea?
bag bugs bite, Luke.
From Inspector Shelby.
Yep. He just kept saying that it was urgent and that you should meet him at Reinhold Manor at once.
Could be a trap.
Maybe. Maybe not.
He probably wants to talk about what happened yesterday.
Yeah.
I did nothing, Layton. What were you doing? Something. Maybe so. We won't know until we get there. Oh, come, Luke.
I don't think he left that room all day.
Okay then.
He was really investigating that crime scene.
Let's
Hey,
see.
maybe we should go check out the room Layton and Luke were staying in.
Maybe later. We'll actually be able to do that as part of the story later anyway. So. Okay, to the manor. Oh look, what is that on the ground?
What's that on the ground? Wow, I'm very
You
good
should
at finding
pick up.
clues.
Huh.
It looks like a piece of scrap of notepaper.
Alright, this is me.
What does it say, Luke?
It's your Ovaltine.
At least I think it is. Is it?
Well,
I actually forgot.
let's see here. Ahem.
I actually forgot which of the two is in this one. It's just terrible. Oh no, it's you, Teo. Go ahead.
It's just terrible. Lady Viola has an awful case of a flu and hasn't left her pet for days.
Huh.
I'm no doctor, so I can't think of any way to help her. Oh, what to do? What to do?
Call
Get a
one?
doctor. Lady Viola. Oh, this entry must be talking about Baron Reinhold's first wife.
Obviously. But why though?
My heart is heavy as I write these words.
I really think he should have hired a doctor.
The loss of his wife has completely crushed the boss. If only there was something I could do to help. He walks around looking like he's had the wind knocked out of him.
Well, that will do. Losing your wife will do that to a man, I guess.
And that's the end. Gosh, whoever wrote this must have cared an awful lot for the Baron and his family. I think it was his mistress or something.
Oh, I'm sure that's not important. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not like it was written in red or anything.
Oh no, of course not. Oh.
Oh, you again.
Hey, Claudia, what are you up to today?
Oh.
Oh, the Claudia has a puzzle for us apparently. Oh, or not.
Oh.
Isn't Claudia out and about?
Ah, Nemesis.
And that reminds me of a puzzle. Give it a try, man. Hey.
What?
Claudia reminds you of a puzzle.
A cat chilling outside.
Count how many strings of fur does she have?
No.
There are 3 different colors of toy cat, each color having a different weight. Examples 1 and 2 show their relative weights. You have 3 red cats and 4 black cats on one side of the scale, and 4 white cats and 1 black cat on the other. Given this setup, what will the scale do? A. Tip left. B. Stay level. C. Tip right. Type your answer on the screen. Basically,
Can I ask the audience?
sorry, Layton, there is no audience. And you cannot call a friend either. You can. You
Can I
can.
go 50-50?
Well, you can pay for a total of 3 hints.
Wait, I have to pay money to you.
Well, obviously, each hint costs a hint coin.
No, I think Shiro should answer this one since this is about cat.
This is the worst Who Wants to Be a Millionaire game.
The problem is, Deji, a lot of these puzzles aren't on screen enough they're not on screen long enough for me to actually see them.
I know.
Sure.
Damn.
I feel your pain.
Well, regardless, the idea was to look at those 2 setups that the game shows you. Based on those 2 examples that the game shows, you can actually deduce how relative the weight each color weighs in comparison to the other. Use the results of examples 1 and 2 to simplify the relative weight of the groups of... Yeah, exactly what I said. The groups of cats being weighed. Look closely to find an accurate equivalent. So basically, it's exactly that. Take a look at the 2 examples and deduce from there. Let's do another one. Why not? Example 2 shows that 2 black cats and a white cat equals 3 red cats. On the upper scale, try swapping out the red cat for black and white ones and see what you can work out. So basically, the game gives you the first step. So basically, a helping hand at the start. 3 red cats, 4 black cats. What could it be? Hey.
Well, here's my guess.
Got it!
The princess saves the day.
Alright.
Like I often do.
If you replace the red cats on the left with the equivalent weight of black and white cats, and the white cats on the right with the equivalent weight of black cats, this puzzle becomes much simpler. Once you make the replacement, you'll have 6 black cats on the right and 6 black cats plus a white one on the left. Thus, the scale must tip to the left. As demonstrated above. There you
In
go.
other news, I saved the day with this puzzle.
Well done.
Probably save yourself from being scratched again.
Once you realise how you need to look terribly problem, now is it?
Yeah, that's basically...
Depends. If the way you look at things reminds you of every single puzzle, that sounds like it could cause a lot of trouble.
And she's gone.
Just as swiftly as she appeared.
Dust in the wind.
Alright. Let's check our journal. The morning summons. There you go. And yeah, well, actually, never mind. There's one more thing on the journal that I haven't done yet. There you go. Strange old man. And let's check the mysteries. So, mysterious rumbling. While walking the streets of St. Mystery at night, a thunderous rumbling occasionally fills the air. The noise is rumored to come from the tower, but no one seems to know the origin of the sound. Villagers claim that the noise has increased in frequency as of late.
By earmuffs.
As for Ramon's memory, when Layton and Luke finally tracked down Ramon, they were shocked to see him being kidnapped by an old man. Shortly thereafter, Ramon returned to the mansion with no memory of ever being abducted or stuffed into a sack. What's happened to Ramon's memory? I wonder. Oh, alright, let's see what Inspector Chalmy wants.
Hello? Anyone here but us chickens?
Are you trying to poison me? What are these vile things?
It's called sugar.
Well, yeah, but aside from that, you oaf, some butler you are. Look at that. Look at that breakfast. Is that a presentable breakfast to you?
Just looks so delicious. I hate it.
It's tea and cake. Like, what's wrong there?
I'm so sorry, sir. Well, sure, that should be your tip to you that this guy is not very nice. I detest cakes. The very sight of them turns my stomach. Get the plate out of here at once.
Hey, come on. Not all cakes are bad. Just cheesecake.
Dude looks like Detective Gumshoe with a mustache.
Pretty much.
Oh, yes. But of course.
Again, Hino was definitely inspired by Ace Attorney when it comes to the story element of this game.
Ah, Layton. There you are.
Maybe for the color scheme, but like I said, Java, the face is more similar to Inspector Sharp. Even some of the at least in this first game.
It's the way he's postured.
And Detective Conan.
And the outfit.
And Detective Conan as well.
There's a guy in the Mega Man comics who is just Gumshoe in appearance, but personality, they are polar opposites.
Honestly, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're talking about Detective Stern.
Hold on, this is,
Yes.
leave the investigation to the police and go chase after that golden apple or whatever it is.
But you summoned us here.
Also, you're not doing anything.
Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. I'll find Simon's killer. Of that you can be sure.
You think I'm pretty?
That's what you have to take from that phrase.
Okay, Professor. We really need to introduce you to online dating.
What's the internet?
You know, the Professor is probably somebody who would not know what the
Dial-up?
internet is. That inspector has some nerve dismissing us like that. Like I said before, I don't like him one bit. I don't care for him or his shifty little eyes. It makes me want to pull on his face and rip it off. It just
What do you
expose
say
him.
we ask Ramon about yesterday?
Oh, right, sure.
I think
Also, Luke, you might have some issues.
I think Dick Layton has been smitten by Shelmy's remark on how pretty his head is.
Yeah, it cues in the background a Barry White song.
Good day, Ramon. How are you feeling today?
Fit as a fiddle now, Professor. Perhaps even as vivacious as a violin.
Yeah, this is the real deal.
That awful fatigue from last week seems like it never happened.
Oh, so it checks out. Remember, guys, most of the people who disappear, according to other people we've talked about, only disappear after showing signs of fatigue or any kind of illness. So yeah, it does.
As you can see, I'm bursting with energy, and now my skin is as soft as a baby's. I feel like a teenager again.
That's good to hear.
Tell that to your hair, though.
Ooh.
Ow.
Sky Don Flamenco.
That bald
Look, hair doesn't
spot.
make the man, okay?
He
Petty
doesn't
ass
seem to
people.
remember what happened yesterday, does he? Are you finning, Dej?
Yes.
He has no idea what happened.
It is weird, yeah.
So, what's our next move?
Go home, do what the inspector says. Nah. We shall respect the inspector's wishes and we actually are going to it's as Inspector Shelby said. Solving crime is the police's job. That's why I'm going to do it. Besides, something tells me that this case and the realize.
So, we're
Isn't
going...
Layton basically a detective?
Okay. Officially, he's an archaeologist and a professor, but he does sort of get roped into doing detective work.
Basically, a lot of times it's either because he gets accidentally involved in something for whatever reason, or because a friend of his really asks for his help.
You ever seen Murder, She Wrote, Dej?
No.
Yeah, that's
You really are missing out.
That's one of that's one of the inspirations as well. Again, the typical British investigation shows, basically.
It's quite the show.
Actually, Murder, She Wrote.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's an American show.
Oh,
It
is
was
it?
made apparently by some of the co-creators of Columbo, apparently.
Okay.
Wait, what's it called?
Murder, She Wrote.
Starring Angela Lansbury.
The hunt begins. It's finally time to start the search for the golden apple. Explicit Mr. Furdita. So there you go. We're finally starting our search for the golden apple. So our first step is talk with Matthew, but in the next part. Yes, there.
One quick thing before we're done. So again, just to clarify a bit, because I mentioned it before, it's not necessarily the mystery village, but more the village of mysteries. I don't know. Again, I don't know actually how specific is the Japanese title, but it's slightly different from how the English one is composed.
Well, let me just.
But that's pretty much it.
Well, let me just check real quick. Curious Village, because I am pretty sure that's actually also the name of the Japanese version. Maybe it's not worded exactly like that, but it's probably still around the same. Oh, it doesn't say the Japanese name here.
Well, we'll search in between parts,
well,
guys.
Well, all right, everybody. Tune in next time, where hopefully I will find this, and we'll start by saying what exactly is the Japanese title.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
Yeah.
Yeah.